Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? Hopefully everything is peachy in your sector of the universe. Maybe somebody's eating a peach right now. I don't know. That'd be crazy if that's the case. Let's see if I can shuffle today. I send you much love and many blessings for this week and the weekend ahead, Leo. What we're going to do here is we're going to see what's going on with you at this time. I just saw the Ace of Swords right there. Maybe a breakthrough of some sort or communication coming in. But we're going to see what's going on with your current situation, what obstacles you are encountering, and what lessons you are learning from this situation for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies. And then we're going to look into what's going on with love and relationships for you. All right? Okay, Leo. Let's see what's going on with you at this time. Remember to check your moon, rising, north node, and Venus signs to get more of a bigger picture as to what is surrounding you at this time and to get additional guidance on how to navigate those energies. You may be stronger with one placement at this time than the other. And remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Ego. It could be. That's the shadow side of that, right? And make sure you're honest with yourself. Queen of Swords. All right. Queen of Swords, Magician, and the Hierophant. Ooh, you've got two major arcana with the major arcana at the bottom of the deck. Leo, that's your card. Okay, as you guys know, if you watch my readings, I tend to get two different groups. If you've never watched me before, I tend to get two different groups. You probably wonder why this little read is so long. But I'm different. I channel what needs to be channeled. I don't get caught up in the time. I don't know why I'm saying this. And I do what I'm told. So, Sun card. Here's your energy, okay? The overall energy of what's going on with you. It looks like you guys, for some of you, you are feeling very vibrant and radiant. Your solar plexus chakra is popping. I don't know why I say that because I don't say stuff like that, but that's what came out. You're feeling a lot of happiness, bliss, joy, optimism. You are learning how to, tap into your inner child. You're no longer questioning God and asking God, why is this happening? And all these other things. A lot of you have done a lot of tremendous healing. You have gone from distorted inner child to divine inner child because you have healed your inner child. You've done a lot of healing here, Leo. And because of that, you are shining brightly like the sun. For some of you, the luminosity of your light is at some incredible level. All right. I mean, look at all of this yellow energy. Look at the brightness of this card. So some of you are actually radiating this out outside of you because you are, this is glowing on the inside, right? So there is a lot of very vibrant energy here. And, this is also talking about how there is abundance coming in. There are new beginnings, more prosperous beginnings. Your finances are going to change. Your whole life is going to change, I'm hearing, Leo. You're going to have everything under the sun. And that's because you are vibrating at the level of the sun, in a sense, right? This might even have to do with the divine masculine, if you're in one of those connections, okay? This could be, I'm hearing, calling in your soulmate, or because you are at the highest level here, the flame frequency, you are now attracting your counterpart. The sun also talks about divine counterparts, twin flames, reconnecting. Okay, there's a reunion here, so that could be applicable to some of you. But it's like this energy you guys have. It's not only have you done some incredible healing, but again, this is how you're feeling, right? No matter what's been going on in your life, Leo, you are still having this energy rush. You're still having this optimism in life. You're continuing to connect to God, and you understand the light of truth here. And you're standing in your truth, and you're not allowing anybody to kind of infiltrate that space, or kind of like, what's it called? You're not allowing the darkness to affect the luminosity of your light, is what I just heard, okay? So with the Queen of Swords and the Magician and the Hierophant, we have Taurus energy, we have Gemini energy, and we have more air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For those of you who are vibrating at this high frequency here, You have learned a lot of lessons, okay? You have understood that, there are hard knocks in life. I hit roadblocks. I have these challenges, because swords also talk about challenges and the life's lessons and life's experiences, right? You come a long way, Leo, because you've learned a lot from your life's experiences. You know how to speak your piece, and you know when you need to utilize that sword. You're not utilizing the sword like the Queen of Swords in the reverse, where you're chopping people's heads off. You're able to use discernment. You're able to not be afraid to say what you want to say, okay? You're not afraid to speak your truth. And that's because you did a lot of leveling up, and you really cut out the things that didn't serve you, and you went about your way. It's like you did a lot of contemplating about your life's lessons or about your past, and you learned from them. You said, you know what? I went through this several times. Oh, I was repeating this pattern. I'm stopping that. I'm cutting that out of my life. I'm cutting these people, these jobs, these lower vibrational energies. And I'm no longer going to repeat that. I'm going to stay connected to my divine guidance, to my divine self. I'm still going to connect to God, and make sure that I go to God to make all of my decisions, to take action when I am getting these ideas and thoughts from the divine. And she doesn't second guess things. She doesn't doubt what divine guidance she's getting. She doesn't allow anybody to dethrone her, pretty much, right? There's a transformation that's happened with this Queen of Swords, because maybe before she was overly emotional. Maybe before she was very detached and cold-hearted, and she didn't allow anyone to get to her heart center or something like that. But she realized that being that type of Queen Sword, that shadow side of her, wasn't really going to bring about the life that she really wanted. And some of you have done this contemplation, like she's sitting here thinking about, her life, and she's very happy with where she is right now, because she is a queen. And she has that Ace of Cups to tap into whatever she wants, right? She has had heart balance. She makes sure that when something doesn't go her way, or something happens, or someone betrays her, or someone says something harsh to her, or there's like a monkey wrench thrown into her life, she doesn't get bent out of shape, and she doesn't go around wielding her sword and just knocking things over and cutting things, but literally, not literally, but chopping people's heads off, like I said. She doesn't lose her cool. She makes sure that she understands why things happened the way that they did, but she reminds herself that she has to have that head heart balance, and she reminds herself that she has to make sure she's in her truth at all times. And this is also, again, about being in her truth. You're able to better manifest the things in your life, right? Your thoughts create your reality. This is you being that magician, because you've learned a lot, understanding from your life's experiences. Oh, I have to have a positive mindset. Oh, I have to cut these things out of my life because they're interfering with the manifestation of my heart's desires. They're interfering with what it is that I want to create in my world. But again, this is you having that clarity of thought, that clear mind, to make sure that you are not allowing these low vibrational energies or things going wrong in your life to interfere with your thought process. All right. Because you know that you are the magician, and that you have the magic within you to create this world that you're so desiring. You have unlimited potential. And that is one of the things that you've understood about yourself, you've learned about, you've gained wisdom about. And there is now this like magical thing happening for you, because you've come into your own. You've come into that power here as the Queen of Swords, understanding again that your thoughts create reality, and you have to watch your thoughts. And again, with taking inspired action, when she gets those ideas and the insights from the divine, she takes inspired action. She makes a plan, and then she executes it, right? But she starts to work her magic. She co-creates with the universe to create the world that she wants. And it looks like this Queen of Swords is creating the world that she wants with regards to being more connected to the divine, right? I talked about the divine guidance here, working in tandem with all of these energies to bring about the life that she wants. Understanding the meaning of life, right? Again, through learning those life's lessons. Like, oh, hey, now I know how the world works. Now I know that I have the magic within. Now I know what the true meaning of life is. And part of that she learned is having a strong connection with God, having a direct line of communication and going to God all the time to make her decisions, to go forward with ever thoughts that she has. Again, taking the inspired action. And she is bringing about that change with the 5 here to create new beginnings for herself with the Magician here with regards to what she wants to do and executing those plans that she has, or going through with the ideas that she has. This is also something about, okay, this is a weird message for somebody. There's somebody with Gemini in their chart who has become a great spiritual teacher, or who is becoming more of a great spiritual teacher. Again, see how it resonates. That just came out of nowhere. This is a spiritual leader, spiritual advisor, and this is an excellent teacher. All right. She's teaching others based on what she experienced. The wisdom that she gained, she is teaching to others. And there's like spirituality with that too. She actually ended up really understanding more about spirituality because she connected more to God. And again, I'm saying she because there's female here. But this person is actually working her magic and sharing her wisdom and her talent and her life's experiences with others to help them find their meaning in life, to help them connect closer to God. Okay. And that could very well be why, with the overall energy, this Queen of Swords is feeling like this energy of the sun. And again, she's shining her light so brightly that she's attracting these people, and she's helping others to see their own light. Okay. And she's like leading others into becoming closer to God, like I talked about, or maybe even teaching others how to be spiritual leaders too, or something along those lines. There's also this Queen of Swords has learned her lesson. She's gained a lot of wisdom from her independence. She's learned how to be happily independent on her own, which is why she's able to manifest things. Like, she's become the master manifester here. And through that independence, through that solitude here, somebody may be divorced even, because this is a divorced individual. She's now manifesting commitment of a high spiritual nature. Apparently, this Queen of Swords didn't want to be married anymore. I mean, single anymore, or divorced anymore, for those who may be divorced. And she changed her life in such a way that she got into alignment with what she actually was desiring, right? And for this person, again, this is not going to resonate with everybody. It's just some of you. She's manifesting this deeply spiritual commitment with somebody because she knows that living a life of solitude isn't going to be the end-all be-all for her. She knows that she has to have this partner to build more things with that individual, that life wasn't meant to be lived alone. Okay, so there's something here that she is now manifesting this commitment, this marriage into her life now. And that's part of the blessing that she's being given. That's part of her new beginning here with the sun. But that's because her vibration is at the highest frequency, the violet flame here. She's radiating all of this light. She's attracting all these wonderful things. And again, because she's very understanding the truth, the light of truth, the truth of God, she's connected so much to that she's really manifesting some things into her life. And apparently I'm also hearing she's able to manifest things at a more rapid rate. So this is really beautiful energy. This is also about understanding that with everything that she's learned, that she created her own belief system. And even when people challenge her with things, she's like, well, this is what God showed me. This is what I learned, and this is what I'm going to stick to. And again, she's not dethroned by that when other people's, belief systems, get thrown into the mix here. So She has created that belief system. But again, she did that with the help of God, because she's very, very strongly connected to God and the angelic realm is what I'm also hearing. There's also a strong sense where this individual goes out in nature a lot to do a lot of contemplating, to make sure that she's balanced, okay? And that she is able to stay centered here so that it doesn't disrupt her manifestation abilities. Now, the other group of you here, this is about going out there and contemplating about everything you've experienced and what you can learn from everything that went wrong, all the hardships in your life, all the relationships that went sour. Maybe you're going to learn something from a divorce that you are undergoing now, or a divorce that you were in. Because again, it's a divorced individual. Maybe for others of you, you are going to be really thinking about this and saying, you know, what am I going to learn from everything that just didn't go right in my life? Some of you may have grown up in a very harsh environment. Like, there were a lot of hard knocks that you experienced. And for the other group here, it's time for you to do some contemplation and think about why you went through all that stuff. What lessons can you learn from those hardships that you went through, from that tough childhood that you had, or the tough marriage that you had, all right? Why did my marriage end up in divorce? Why did this happen? You know, I actually kind of did this, and I learned a lot from not only my marriage alone, but from my past, and why I went through the things that I did. I gained a lot of wisdom by doing that, and it helped me to understand my true potential. It was leveling up. God wanted me to go through that to become stronger and more resilient, and to really understand my gifts, right? Because that could also be, you know, what God is wanting you, God, the other group of you, to do. And connecting more with God, all right? You're going to get a lot more clarity of thought and have more power here, not only to speak your truth, but to live your truth when you connect more with God and you spend more time out in nature, and you understand that, you know, the social conditioning that you have been experiencing most of your life was not really for you, okay? It's not really what God wanted you to follow. And that was prohibiting you from being able to manifest the life that you want. So again, be careful with your thoughts here. Don't get into Queen of Swords in the reverse, the shadow side of her, where you become calculated, cold-hearted, and detached. You're wielding the sword and just slicing everything without even thinking about it. And you're like, you know what? I'm not going to get into my heart space. I'm not going to connect with God, or whatever this is. I'm not going to tap into that Ace of Cups that I have locked behind here, these bars. I'm just going to stay here and keep myself from anything ever again, because I went through a lot in my life, and I don't want anybody, you know, I don't want to feel, is what I heard. That may be for somebody here. Be very careful with that if that's you, Leo, because it is going to inhibit your manifestation abilities. All right. What Spirit wants you to understand is that, you know, everything that happened in your life was to get you to here, to get you to level up, to get you to learn your life's lessons, and play out your karma and clear your karma. Okay. There could be this idea where there's somebody here that may not believe that their thoughts create their reality because of the reality that you're in, or maybe you've been trying that and nothing's working. There could be like some societal beliefs about this, or social conditioning about manifestation, that is causing you to doubt how to manifest. I don't know why I'm getting this, but that's what I'm getting for somebody here. There's something about, there's things getting in the way of you being able to manifest. That's having a closed heart chakra, which is the shadow side of the Queen of Swords. And there's also pride and ego that's getting in the way. All right. Or being overly optimistic too much and not taking action on things, and not co-creating with God to make things happen, because that is part of manifesting. It's not just doing rituals and listening to meditations and things. You have to take action. You have to make a plan, take action on it. But you get the success, the manifestation when you're working with God, when you communicate with God what it is you want to manifest. And you ask God, how am I going to execute this? What do you want me to do? What plan do I need to run to create in order to create the life that I want to live? And that's kind of like a key thing here with manifestation, where you're co-creating with God, with your angels, with the universe, to bring about what it is that you want. So anything that deals with, cold-heartedness, dark energy in your heart chakra, and anything with pride and ego and being overly optimistic, where you're just hoping that, something will manifest when you're not doing the work, that's something that some of you have to remove yourselves from, because there could be some information that you're getting outside of yourself where they're telling you how to manifest and it's not working for you, but there's kind of pieces that are missing to the puzzle with this. So again, this is another group. Take it how it resonates, but there is another group here where you got to release this pride, ego thing, cold-heartedness in your heart chakra thing, and free up your energies, be more vibrant. Again, there may be solar plexus chakra healing that somebody here needs to do. Just listen to solar plexus solfeggio frequencies in your sleep for at least a week or 2 weeks. 30 days would be ideal. I know for me, when I had to clear my heart chakra, I did that for like months, and then it finally cleared, and then I was continuing to do my work based on what God was telling me to focus on and to work on. So that could be for somebody here where you have to stop following the status quo and start living your path of truth here, so that you and you alone can create the life that you want. So there's those energies there. All right. The Chariot at the top of the deck. What was I talking about? Following your divine guidance. It's right there. You have to trust that God is leading you to where you need to be. It's always like that. This is having willpower and fortitude to go forward into the unknown on this Chariot. You don't know where God's leading you to, but you have to have trust and have faith that God's leading you to your destiny, that God's leading you to where you need to be. But you also have to take control of certain aspects of your life. What was that? Was that an accent of your life? Because, oh great, they're doing it again. Anyway, guys, I've been working outside for hours. But anyway, you have to take hold of the reins here and make sure that you are steering those horses in that direction that God is leading you towards. Because if you let go, you'll fall off. And then, you start falling off your path, right? Especially if you have social conditioning or society or people trying to steer you off your path, God's got to try to get you right back on it. So God was really asking you to maintain hold of those reins and have that control, so you are continuously on your divine path here. You are being led to victory with this Chariot card, okay? It is the divine, it's a major arcana, and number 7 is the most divine number in all the Bible. 7 is all over the Bible here. But again, with these new beginnings, God is leading you to those new beginnings here. But again, you have to be able to be in that head-heart space and listen to the divine guidance that you're being given, but also to have that strength of will and that fortitude to go forward with this, even though you don't know where God is leading you towards, okay? There's also something about with travel is in the cards for you, or maybe you're in need of a break, of a vacation or something like that. Maybe you're hoping to relocate or moving somewhere, or maybe this is also what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a vacation, a trip, or you're manifesting moving to a new home or moving to a new city, whatever this is, because you could move to a new home and stay in the same city, but there's like some extended travel here. There's also somebody is coming towards you. Somebody's going to show up at your door really quickly. You're going to get a visitor, and they could very well be coming to you. It's another major arcana with regards to offering you this commitment. Like, they want to do this face to face. There may even be like a marriage proposal here, because this talks about marriage. there is some truths being told by this person who's coming towards you. They're not afraid to speak their truth. They learned a lot from their life's lessons. They can't be following the status quo anymore. They can't hold their emotions in. They can't keep the truth in. So now this person is, and again, with magician communication here, there's something with Mercury I'm hearing. I have to see where Mercury is right now. I don't remember where Mercury is. Usually I follow with the astrology, but I haven't done that in a bit, so I have to go back to that. But anyway, this person's going to communicate in some way, shape, or form, but it looks like they're going to communicate face to face with you because this person wants to do it in person. That's what I'm getting. This is for some of you, not for all of you, but Leo, you've also been manifesting this, right? Or you've been hearing a lot about this, and it's actually your vibrations are sending that out there, that this person is going to come towards you to speak their truth, okay? I mean, we have major arcana at the top and major arcana at the bottom, and then majors out here. Yeah, these you are really being led by the angelic realm. You're really being protected by God. I can't believe how loud this got. Hopefully this doesn't bother you guys, but I have to continue because I'm on a schedule. Anyway, let's see what the obstacle is. What is the obstacle for Leo with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm gonna have to do noise reduction on this video. Okay. Holy cow. We had the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's a Ten of Cups. Some of you are definitely manifesting Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, all right? There is a huge transition happening in your life. There is travel, because Two of Pentacles does talk about adventurous travel, but it doesn't have to be, okay? But I am picking up travel for some of you. Relocating, I'm hearing again. There's a change in your life. This change is happening, Leo, so get ready for it. It's inevitable. Some of you have manifested this, and what's going to happen, some of you are like, oh crap, like this is happening. It may very well happen for you very rapidly, because we have the Magician, that's air energy, it's fast, and we saw the Chariot, that's fast energy as well. So there is a change happening here, and you know, what I'm hearing also is those of you who are manifesting the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, it's because you're in vibrational alignment. Again, with the Sun at the bottom of the deck before and Ten of Cups, you are vibrating at the violet flame level. You are completely content within yourself. You've been radiating that energy out to the universe, and now you are attracting the Ten of Cups. You found your Ace of Cups, you got to the Nine of Cups, and now you're attracting the 10. There is going to be a blending of families for some of you, or you're going to be having children with this person. There's going to be, you've got the happily ever after, the storybook ending. There's a harmonious, blissful, divine relationship that is manifesting for you here, Leo. It's absolutely beautiful. So, and for these two cards to show up, it's like you're going to have it all. Like this is what you've been dreaming about. And because you've done a lot of healing, you've done all of your work, and you have stayed in that vibration, you know, again, not allowing anything to throw you off your path. And this is what God is rewarding you with. So with all this coming in to include a very long-term stable relationship or a marriage, because there is marriage definitely for some of you with the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. Again, some of you are going to be blending families, or you're going to be starting a family with this person, or it's both. You're blending families and you're going to have a family, like kids of your own. All right. That's for some of you, not for all of you. There's also, this is also going to bring not only emotional fulfillment, but material fulfillment. It's like you're going to be financially secure and stable. Apparently, some of you are marrying into a wealthy family, or maybe somebody acquired an inheritance from a family business, or just a family in general. Or maybe that's you. You're getting some sort of inheritance or something like that, or something with a home. There is something, I did say relocating to a new home or a new city. There's a home right there, okay? So what I was channeling is coming up here with the Ten of Pentacles. But you're really going to be living this amazing life here, Leo, and it's going to be beautiful because you are in alignment with it. All right? And because you're getting have it all here, it's like you're manifesting your dreams in such a way that you're not going to believe it. Your dreams, hopes, and aspirations are manifesting in a way that you didn't expect. Okay? And I think, Leo, for some of you, one group here has been getting this for like a few weeks, a few months now. So when this happens, guys, all right, because you tend to be manifesting at a rapid rate, you're going to have all this stuff. They want you to maintain your balance. You're going to be having to juggle a lot more things, especially if you're moving to a new home, especially if you're going to be like a stepmother or stepfather to somebody else's child, especially if blending families is going to be a challenging thing, right? And you're going to have to be able to maintain your balance. And if you have your own business or something, you're going to have to maintain that with the move, with the new family here, the new life that you're going to be living. Now you're going to be, in a committed relationship with your counterpart, whoever this is. Your life there's going to be a lot going on. There's multitasking here, but you know what, Leo? You have really been able to be a super multitasker. You could have Gemini in your chart, or you're like Gemini Sun and Leo Rising or something like that, but this Gemini in you is allowing you to be able to multitask and balance your life's priorities, okay? Because your life is really shifting. Again, there's a change here. There's a huge transition, and you're going to have to be able to juggle everything. But from what I'm getting again from Spirit is that you are this master juggler, and you're not going to be dropping the ball here with this. So that's what's coming for some of you. That's what you're manifesting, okay? And see, after the 10 of Cups, you were patient. You continue to keep going and persevering. You were allowing your seeds to grow. You weren't putting miracle grow on them. You weren't forcing anything to happen. You were trusting in divine timing and just going with the flow of the universe. All right? Because you've been so patient, because you allowed God to do his work, you're getting the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. But this is also because of your vibration. You vibrating at this is attracting this too, okay? So for the others of you, because this is an obstacle, all right, some of you need to keep your eye on the prize. Some of you are juggling too many things and you're dropping the ball, okay? There's something here with some of you need to really connect more to God on how to best handle all of these life's priorities. Some of you are prioritizing things that you shouldn't be prioritizing, and I'm hearing some of you aren't prioritizing self-care. Okay? Again, if you're like a spiritual leader or a teacher or something like that, and you're taking on too many things, Spirit wants you to kind of like tone it down a bit and start focusing on putting yourself at the front burner and, really prioritizing your life better. Okay? This could even be dealing with family. All right, or something in the home. Maybe there's a lot going in the home, or you're trying to juggle work with life or something like that, or juggle having all of these clients or having all of these other responsibilities and maintaining the home, something like that. This could also be trying to juggle money, or some of you may be overdoing it with trying to do too much just to try to make money. I don't know why I'm getting that, but this is Pentacles, and all this are here. All these are our Pentacles. So there's something about juggling too many things. And what I'm also hearing is that some of you are prioritizing money and work before yourself, like your self-care, your well-being. Again, that's for some of you, not for all of you. It could be why with this Queen of Swords, it's like, you're detaching yourself from love maybe, and you're focusing on your money. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but because this is an obstacle, Some of you, this may be a little bit of a block here, right? Because love can happen for everybody. But if you know you're not balancing the love life thing with work, then what's going to happen is, you know, your manifestation abilities are going to be a little bit off. And, you know, you're going to start to attract things that you really didn't want. Okay? Some of you might be avoiding the love thing because you don't want to get burned again. You don't want, especially if you went through a divorce or something, you don't want that to happen again. But again, deep down inside, what I'm getting for some of you, Leo, is that you really do want love in your life. You're going to be able to prioritize it, because I'm getting very strongly, some of you are like these, not only master manifestors, but you're master jugglers, okay? You're going to be able to do this. It's just a matter of setting the priorities, right? You do this one day, you do that the next day, or whatever this is. So juggling work, life, and, you know, your relationships, okay? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, guys. They just sawed down this massive pine tree outside my window. It's not my property, though. But, I mean, I don't really own this. But, oh my God, guys. I'm so sorry this is happening during a reading. But, like, I actually meditate when I look at that tree. I'm sure you guys hear that. I'm getting distracted. Like, I don't know what that means. Okay, like my heart sank a little bit there. I really love that tree. I don't know why they cut that down. I'm actually trying not to get mad. Anyway, back to your reading. That sucks. Anyway, I'm planning to move out of this place anyway, so I guess that's a good sign in a sense. So yeah, some of you may be trying to juggle too much with regards to putting too much work at the front burner, okay? And there could be like a social conditioning here where, oh, you know, money's gonna make me successful. I just need to focus on money or my job or whatever. But again, this is not with all of you, but for those of you who are resonating with this, it's really about you. Really be honest with yourself and say, you know what, you would like to have love, and you know that if you're putting too much of something and you're out of balance, it's going to kind of snowball into something where, you know, you are you're blocking love from coming in because you're too overly focused on like work or this other thing. Okay, so spirit's really asking you to you know, again, balance the work and life here and tell yourself, you know what, I would like love in my life, and I don't really have to be so closed off to it. I don't really have to be focusing so much on work like I usually do. Maybe I need to take a little bit of a break and, you know, again, balancing out that work life thing here. I keep getting it with some of you who are doing a lot of work. There could be scattered energies here. Maybe there's some family discord going on in the family. Maybe you're doing a lot of work because you're afraid of going bankrupt, or you're afraid of financial loss or something like that. So some of you are making poor choices or being disorganized. You feel very overwhelmed. And again, you start dropping the ball. And this is no judgment on you here, Leo, because, you know, I know for me, I put way too much. My thing was doing too much for the family when I was married. I did not have balance. I did not prioritize my self-care, rarely at all. Even when after I got divorced and I started to really live the life of a single mother, I was still overdoing it. And then I realized that I was blocking the manifestations of what I was wanting to come in because I was not balanced within myself and I wasn't taking care of my energies, right? So that could be resonating with you. There could also be something about being in inauthentic relationships with this 10 of Cups down here, or, you know, being emotionally imbalanced. There's something about not being materially balanced and being emotionally balanced. You got to balance your happiness in the material world, the spiritual world, the material world, okay? Some of you have to work more towards that. And again, there's no judgment on you guys, because I explained to you what what happened to me until I started to find that balance here. So for the other group of you, this is what Spirit is asking you to emphasize more on, bringing a balance towards. Okay, and if you're overdoing it with work because you're afraid of losing money, trust in God. God is your only source and supply. Try to do a 40-day prosperity plan and tell yourself, God is my only source of supply. That's where the money ultimately comes from, right? He gives you these blessings and these opportunities. So if you're trying to do too much, you're overwhelmed with work or even with the family life, there's something about money fears here. Just go to God. Ask him for that support, because God knows exactly what you need when you need it. And trust me, guys, I did the 40-day prosperity plan, and it helped me a great deal. Oh my gosh. I'm looking right at it out my window. I can't believe they cut that tree down. I wonder what my son's going to say. All right. Let's see what the lesson is. What lesson is Leo learning from this? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. That tree was massive, guys. I mean, it's taller than the house that I'm in. And I'm in a 3-story house, okay? Oh my God. What is the lesson being learned here for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I don't know if you can see me shuffling because I'm looking at this tree cutter, these tree cutter peoples, the tree murderers. That doesn't sound right. I don't want to say that. Oh my Lord. We have King of Wands and the Lovers. Guys, you have a lot of these good cards and a lot of major arcana that keeps popping up. Okay, for those of you who are in alignment, you're manifesting this. You have somebody who's coming towards you. They have done a lot of work with regards to mastering their spiritual growth here. They're incredibly confident and really optimistic. This is the most courageous of all the kings. This is also the King of Light. This person's light is shining very, very brightly, which is why I said with that light that you're emitting with the Sun card and with the Ten of Cups, right, that high vibrant energy, high frequency, you're attracting this King of Wands who's now become the King of Light, and now you guys are aligned vibrationally, and your energy has actually been felt by your person for them to come forward towards you without any fear and without the ego getting in the way and the unhealthy ego and unhealthy pride getting in the way. And they're going to come towards you because they want this with you. Harmonious sacred union. They have chosen you. They know that you are their counterpart, their twin flame. They know that they want this connection. All right. What I'm also getting, they used to be before, no, I'm going to close myself off to love. They're the Queen of Swords. Maybe they're divorced too, right? That's why I say some of you, there's blending of families. They were conforming to society. They may have had an issue with religion, all right? If they were Catholic, maybe this person was told you can't marry a divorced person, because I know I'm Catholic too, and they say that, or you have to go through all this stuff. You have to get your marriage annulled and all these things, right? Or there was some reservations about that, like, divorce wasn't a good thing, something like that, okay? And now they're like, they're not conforming to that anymore. They talked to God about it, and God showed them, look, you know, it's about happiness. It's about a deep soul connection. If you don't have a deep soul connection, then what are you doing in a marriage? What are you doing in a relationship? Now, I'm not trying to knock on people who don't have that, right? I have no right to judge who you marry and all that stuff, but that's just my truth coming out, okay? So don't, like, beat me up for that. It's like I channel what they want me to channel. So but I'm channeling what God, and God has told me the same thing too, right? God's like, you need a deep soul connection, Jess, a truly spiritual, divine connection. We had the 10 of Cups. That is a divine, harmonious relationship. That's what God wanted me to get in alignment with, and to not get hung up on me having, going through a divorce and being a divorced person, okay? So this could very well be what your person had reservations about. But now they don't think about that anymore. And this person is now going to make things happen. They want this union with you, and they know they need to come in quickly. Not that they're trying to rush things, but it's more of they know that they may miss out on an opportunity, because God's been telling them, hey, Leo, you know what? You're ready. You're spiritually ready, and you have the strength about you to come forward now that you are in alignment with your counterpart to bring about harmonious sacred union. All right. This King of Wands started making healthier choices in their lives. And yeah, these Kings of Wands were making healthier choices in their lives, and they were going to God first before making any decision. It's exactly what I said with the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. Going to God first. God, what decision should I make? God, what do you want to reveal to me? God, what should I do? How should I move forward? They're very, very aligned with God. They have a very strong relationship with God too. And for those of you who are attracting this person, so are you, right? Like attracts like. So this King of Wands is like, you know what? I want this union. I want marriage too. For some of you, I want to make this happen. I want the 10 of Cups. I want the 10 of Pentacles. What you've been trying to manifest here, Leo, this person has also been trying to manifest again, because you guys are mirrors. You're vibrating at that frequency. You're passing that on to each other with regards to your energies. Okay, so this person, I'm hearing, I choose you, Leo. I choose you. That's what I keep hearing. And they might even have a tattoo on their right shoulder. There's an arrow here. I'm hearing it's either an arrow or a compass on their right shoulder. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but that's for somebody here. But yeah, this person is ready to take action. They're ready to take the lead, because they know, as the divine masculine here, that they are to take the lead, and they are to be the ultimate provider and protector. All right. Yeah, there is like true love coming in, and your King of Wands really, really wants this. And they're going to have the cojones to come forward and speak that truth. We have a King of Swords here and a King of Wands. So there's a lot of maturity here. A lot of spiritual maturity and integrity, authenticity, and stuff like that. There's a lot of mastery here. Okay. So this person is now aligned to bring about the sacred union. The Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. This person is like, it's been tiring. It's been a long journey, but I'm going to go through this anyway. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stop putting up my guard. I'm going to stop being defensive. I'm going to stop resisting this connection. I'm going to make this happen, because now I know the truth of this. And now I'm ready to take action and move forward. This person has a high energy here with coming forward to you, Leo, with this, you know, telling you how they feel, and really making union happen. All right. The others of you, because of these lessons here, and this could have been your past too, Leo, what you've learned as a lesson. You have to shine your light. We talked about that, right? You have to find the courage and confidence within. If you want union to happen, you have to take action and work on mastering your spiritual growth, becoming very spiritually strong. If you are in a divine connection, a divine counterpart connection, this is part of why you are in this connection, to be close to God, build a very strong relationship with God, to build that spiritual strength so that nobody takes you off your throne. And when you come into union and you get the 10 of Pentacles and you get the 10 of Cups, you're going to be able to resist opposition, because I guarantee, Leo, that when you come into all of this amazing stuff, people are going to say things about you. People are going to try to sabotage you. And if there's family members who end up coming, they find out about this, they're going to say things. They're going to be like, especially if you're a single parent and you all of a sudden get married to this person and you move in with this person and they don't know much about this person, and be like, who the heck are you? What are you doing? I was going to say, what are you doing, Jess? Because apparently I'm hearing my family say that. What are you doing, Leo? Like, how are you going through all these changes, even with a move, a relocation? Some of you may very well get opposition from family, and it's going to be like, again, this could be coming from this, right? Nine of Wands. Like, what are you doing, right? What are you doing, Leo? You're crazy. But because you have that enormous strength here, Leo, you're not going to give in to that, and you're not going to lose the blessings that God's giving you. So some of you really need to work on that spiritual mastery here, the spiritual growth, to make sure that, you know, nobody takes you off your path of truth. There's also something here about, there is a business person here, or at least one, an entrepreneur. Yeah, there's somebody here who's resistant to love, that they could be controlling, or it's not controlling necessarily in a bad way, but again, with the pride ego thing, because the lion is here, there is a strong sense of wanting to feel secure, but like really working really hard to have that financial stability or to have that type of power. There's something about being very authoritarian and trying to control the situation. Really choosing work over love or something like that. This is also not choosing things for your highest good. Because for some of you, work isn't everything. There's a higher purpose for you here if some of you are getting caught up in the work thing. All right? God's going to provide for you if you're overworking yourself to the point of collapse just because you're afraid of losing money in the business, or losing clients, or not being able to pay your bills or your mortgage or whatever this is, okay? God really wants you to choose God. Not that you're not, Leo. It's more of choosing what God is asking you to do. Asking God first, God, what I should be focusing on? What should I do? How am I going to overcome this issue with money, or whatever this is, if it's a money issue for you? It's like somebody here wants love in their life, but you're actually blocking it because you're too involved in a business or too involved in your work. All right? Or maybe you're losing confidence that love will happen for you. But again, Leo, if that's you, you have to get into alignment. There's some leveling up that needs to be done with regards to your spirituality, or doing things of more of a creative nature instead of trying to control things. It's like you got to look at the bigger picture, right? And if for those of you who are in divine counterpart connections and twin flame connections, it's not just about union. It's about that spiritual growth and spiritual mastery, gaining that enormous spiritual strength. Again, because when you are you are aligned with what you're trying to manifest, and you have all of these miracles and these blessings, these crazy stories that happen that people think like, how the heck did you get all that? You're going to withstand that opposition, okay? So, you know, this, with the Lover's card, it's about you getting closer to God. That is what God has shown me with my connection. And I grew up Catholic, and I went to church, and I was very devout, and I read the Bible in its entirety when I was 15. I did all of these things, but I still was not as close to God as I am now. And that wouldn't have happened if it weren't for my divine counterpart connection. If it weren't for me having my divine masculine be the catalyst for me not only to do my self-work, achieve spiritual mastery, achieve this energy of the King of Wands, for me to start a business, doing what my calling is about, right? To teach others, to help others. My mission is getting people closer to God. That is in alignment with, that is pretty much the same as getting in alignment with your higher self. Going to God for everything, trusting in God for everything, seeing God as your only source and supply. That is what this connection really was for me, and this is what God has asked me to teach others. to not control the union, that it was not about union, that it was about me doing the emotional healing and building my spirituality and taking matters into my own hand and taking the lead in my life and shining my light, which is what my counterpart told me to do years ago. Okay. There could be trust issues here. All right. If you have trust issues, go talk to God about that. There's still some healing that needs to be done. Especially if you were in a divorce and maybe somebody cheated on you, betrayed you or something like that, and you had trust issues with them, take it up with God. He's going to help you with that. There's some emotional healing that needs to be done with a divorce for some of you. Yeah, this is also about finding somebody who has the same values as you. Similar dreams, goals, and aspirations. Someone you're in vibrational alignment with, because the Lover's card is about alignment. But it starts with you being aligned with God first to attract the person who's vibrating at the same frequency as you. And then you create that trinity. And it's funny because I kept looking at his necklace. It's a triangle. It's divine masculine, divine feminine, and God. It's not just divine masculine, divine feminine, but you have to get in alignment with God first and your higher self before you can attract that union here. You need to have that trinity if you want to have a very solid, stable, harmonious connection here, okay? So, and again, if you're like guarded here, right, you're putting up your defenses. It could be dealing because you have trust issues. And the trust issues could have been stemming from a divorce. That's not going to resonate with everybody, okay? You feel overwhelmed, too. You feel overwhelmed, so something's going to have to give, Leo, for whoever this is. Something's going to have to give. So you're really going to have to balance some things out. And the others of you, you know, setting those boundaries, yeah, it's going to be very important for you to do. Okay, but yeah, somebody's manifesting sacred union. This is a very passionate, deep soul connection. Like, holy cow, passionate. King of Wands. You guys have been getting that a lot with the really passionate connection. Look what's underneath this. See Ace of Pentacles? This is a new home for some of you. This is a new career, a new job, a windfall of money, maybe all of it, because we have the Ten of Pentacles there. Some of you are coming into some amazing things, some magical things. You've really manifested quite the life here, Leo. So, and this person's going to make an offer of solid, stable commitment. I'm hearing they're going to give you the world. They're very, very serious about coming into union with you. They really want this union and marriage and blending the families and the home and everything, all right? The whole shebang. Some of you are getting the whole shebang here. It's a completely new life. It's a fresh start. A completely new beginning. It's going to be a lot more financially stable and secure, but the connection, the relationship is going to be more secure, solid, and stable. There's grounding here too. There's no scattered energies. It is a very, very stable connection, a very stable new beginning, and now you're going to be planting new seeds together, and you're going to be growing like a new set of apple trees or orchards of apple trees or whatever that they're telling me, because I always use apple tree orchards for whatever reason. So I guess the apple that comes from the Garden of Eden, I don't know. Anyway, a lot of new stuff for you guys, okay? So let's see what guidance we have. But yeah, there is definitely marriage. We've got 3 marriage cards here. All right. So, yeah, so if you are divorced, you're not going to be divorced anymore. Let's see what guidance we have for Leo. Oh my gosh. Woo! There's a lot. Spirit, how do you want me to? Okay. Okay, guys. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Yep, what was I saying? Admit your true feelings to yourself. I'm getting, these cards are for the two different groups, okay? Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. I was talking about honesty and integrity, right? Queen of Swords. Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Queen of Swords. There could even be, you might be dealing with somebody manipulative because we have the Magician here and the King of Wands. Somebody who has strong sexual energies, they may be trying to manipulate you with that. I don't know where that came from, but they wanted me to say that. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. I talked about communicating with God and asking God, you know, what it is that you want in your life, right? Co-creating with God and the universe. Holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. The bottom of the deck is birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. They actually want me to read all of those, so I'm gonna have to read all of them. They always do this to me. Oh, look, I opened right to love life. Well, I did, and then I flipped it. Where is this thing? You've drawn this card because your love life is somehow involved in the question that you've asked, and the fairies can help you understand this connection if it's not immediately apparent to you. This card signifies that a change for the better is in the works for your love life. Love your life as a way to bring healing energy to the situation. A new love proves to be an important person in your life. You're ready to meet your soulmate. A breakup is imminent or has just occurred. You'd like to get married. Communicate with your partner about a topic that's bothering you right now. Ask the fairies to help you connect with your soulmate. Whatever I just said, guys, whatever really hit you in your gut, that is your message. Holiday. All right. The fairies know the importance of play and rest, and they're urging you through this card to take some time off. This vacation performs an important role in your life by giving you an opportunity to clear your mind and think about your next move. You'll learn a great deal from this holiday, so it's worth the investment of time and money. A family get-together will result in a significant healing. Take a class held in an exotic location. Visit one of the Earth's power places. Your prayer will be answered during the holiday season, such as Christmas, Hanukkah, or Easter. Maybe something's happening around Easter time, which is around the full moon in Libra, guys, but don't quote me on that. Give any stress or worries about a holiday to heaven and the fairies. Ask the fairies for help in arranging and paying for a vacation for yourself and your loved ones. Go on a retreat. Yep, some of you need to take a vacation. You need to take a break. I'm actually taking a break next week, so I'm not doing any readings for the week of April 11th, in case you guys would like to know. I'm going to put it on my community tab. I might even do a video on it because I know not everybody reads my community stuff. So just so you know, Leo, you're the first ones. I forgot to do this in Aries' reading. I'm taking off because my son's spring break starts April 11th, so I'm going to take off with him. And we are going to do some fun mom-son stuff. Okay. Get some exercise. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but usually these messages have other things to them. The fairies know the importance of physical activity. They play, dance, and run around daily to keep themselves in good physical shape. Moreover, they know that exercise is the secret to lasting energy, health, and happiness. It's a wonderful stress reducer that can improve every area of your life, including your career, finances, and relationships. You drew this card because your body's crying out for cardiovascular and muscular stimulation. If you ask the fairies, they'll help you find the time and motivation to exercise in fun ways. Do something physical today. Take a cue from the fairies and take dance lessons. Exercise outdoors in nature to benefit from the fresh air and sunshine, sun card, as well as increasing your connection to the fairies. Do yoga, Tai Chi, or other Eastern exercise techniques. Exercise with your children or other loved ones. Join a sports team to meet new friends. Say positive affirmations to and about your body. Yep, vacation, guys, exercising. Some of you need to raise your vibration. Okay, they had me go to birthday, which is the bottom of the deck, so I'll do that. You drew this card because your birthday or the birth date of a significant person in your life is pivotal to answering your question. Perhaps you'll meet someone special at a birthday party, or a departed loved one in heaven is celebrating your birthday or their own. This card could also signify that the event you desire will occur by your next birthday. Trust your first thought or feelings as to the specific meanings of this card for you, as it's a powerful message. News of a pregnancy is coming. Heaven is helping someone who had a recent birthday or whose birthday is imminent. You'll receive a special gift soon. Give yourself the present that you desire. You'll encounter a positive sign about an upcoming birth. Expect the birth of a new business or project. Take that how it resonates with you guys. I know there's a lot here, but they always want me to read all of the cards. Crap. Ask for what you want. Asking for your, this card serves as a reminder of the importance of asking for your desires. The universe is much like a restaurant in that you need to put in your order before anything can happen. Your current situation calls for action on your part. First, spend time clarifying your desires. Then, tell the universe clearly what you want. You can always qualify your request with the prayer, this or something better, so that you don't unwittingly limit yourself. However, you do need to make a clear decision about your desires. Be honest with the people in your life. Tell the universe what you want. Write a list of your desires. Have a heart-to-heart talk with someone you're in a relationship with about your needs, boundaries, and expectations. Ask others to help you and accept that aid when it's offered. Expect a positive outcome, and your expectations will be rewarded. And then there's assertiveness, which is right after that. One reason why the fairies are so happy is because they're assertive with each other. This trait is very different from aggression, which denies the rights of others. Assertiveness, in contrast, honors everyone's rights, including your own. Assertive people are easy to get along with because you always know where you stand with them. Your current situation calls for you to be assertive. Speak your truth with love and let go of unhealthy and old communication habits. Read books or take a class on assertiveness. Don't do anything out of guilt or obligation. Be a good role model for others by practicing this trait. Say no to this request. Be true to yourself and your values. I talked about the values with the Lover's card, right? Be yourself. It's like the genie in Aladdin. You're most powerful and effective when you're genuine and authentic with yourself and others. If you pretend to feel, act, or be something other than yourself, you lose awareness of your feelings, which are a source of important guidance. It's pretty much confirming what I was channeling. The answer to your question you're asking is be yourself. Behave, speak, and even dress as you normally would. And don't worry about what others think. By being true to yourself, you give others the opportunity to love the real you. Trust your feelings. A relationship improves when you let down your guard. Instead of copying others, follow your own internal guidance. Know that you're lovable for you are. Emphasize your personal style at work as a key to business success. Trust and follow through on your ideas. Fully express yourself through an artistic or creative endeavor. Dietary change. You drew this card because of your request for help with your life's purpose and in awakening your spiritual gift of clairvoyance. The fairies say that your body's metabolism is extremely sensitive. They've been guiding you to switch to a healthier diet, but you may not have heard or trusted this message. So the fairies now bring you this card to validate that you're hearing them correctly. As you improve your diet, so do you heal other areas of your life. Consult with a nutritionist, go on a detox cleanse, stop drinking alcohol or using other drugs, reduce or eliminate chemicals and processed foods from your diet, eat a more vegetarian diet, quit smoking, stay away from household or industrial chemicals. Industrial chemicals, okay. Admit your true feelings to yourself, Leo. This card indicates that you've been concealing something from yourself. What is it? Your emotions are true and accurate, and they're trying to get your attention. Right now, admit your deepest feelings to yourself. Know that it's safe for you to Engage in this self-honesty, your genuine feelings from the compass that points you in the best direction and guides you to the answers you seek. Oh, I said a compass tattoo, did I not? That's interesting. Trust that any changes you make will come about in harmonious ways. You'll be glad that you admitted your true feelings to yourself. Allow other people to get to know the real you. Retain your integrity by following the path that you know is right for you. Be yourself. Face your fears head on. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Don't ask, guys. That just came out. All right. I showed my son that commercial, and he was cracking up. He goes, "This is what was going on when you were younger?" I said, "Yep." All right. Let's see what other guidance Spirit has for you, because they have more guidance for you, Leo. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What other guidance do we have for Leo? Please and thank you. Wow, that was fast. You're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. It's exactly what the other card was talking about. Practice. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. You're on the right track, guys. Don't doubt that. There's just some adjustments and some tweaks you got to do. Some of you, not all of you. Gratitude. Everything will be all right. Fairies dance in your delight. See, everything's going to be fine. All is well, all is as it should be. And be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have, okay? All right. Let's see what is going on with love and relationships for you. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is going on in love and relationships for Leo? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. So with the love life next to the holiday, which is why they had me do it in that order, there's something about those of you who are coming into union, you're going on a trip with your person. I've been getting that in other readings. I forgot the other signs, but I know the air signs had a lot of travel. I believe Aries did get travel as well. And some other sign did. I can't remember, but there's been a lot of indication of traveling. Either you're going to travel on your own on vacation, or you're going to, when you come into union, or when this person wants to speak with you, there's going to be a trip involved. They're going to invite you on a trip. Okay? It may be before your birthday, like it says, or they're going to take you on a trip for your birthday or something like that. But again, there's Easter here and birthday, so take it how it resonates. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, see, you're definitely in one of the divine counterpart connection, the twin flame stuff. All right. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Some of you may be doubting who your person is. You're on the right path. There's confirmation right there, right? Admit your true feelings to yourself. What does your intuition tell you about your love life, about your person? Okay. I did say religious factors, did I not? Your person is affected by, there's somebody here about divorce or how they view religion. And that is one thing that they've had to overcome. Some of them are still going through this. Not listening to the conditioning from their religion that they grew up with, okay? And that, it's like from day one, they knew that it was you. That's why I said, I choose you, Leo, I choose you. They always knew this, but the religious factors are coming in the way. This is also an indication this is a very spiritual, deep soul connection, all right? And if you are doubting that this is your person, Leo, this is confirming that this is your person, all right? It's just because you're in this spiritual journey, this divine counterpart, the twin flame stuff is not easy. And this is a huge factor in this connection, okay? And you overcoming things from religion, from society, all of these other false beliefs, right? You're coming into your own with, discovering what your belief systems are. Very soon is at the bottom of the deck. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. See, that's with clearly communicating with the universe, with God, and what it is that you want, and how to bring about true love in your life. Again, be honest with yourself. Don't get caught up in being this controlling person or thinking that I'm just going to focus on work all the time. I don't want love in my life, whatever this is for you. You really have to make it clear to the universe, to God, what it is you truly want in your life. Again, Always admit your true feelings to yourself and be honest with who you are. You got both of those cards, okay? This one and be yourself, okay? Assertiveness and ask for what you want. And don't shy away from what it is that you really want, okay? Go by what your heart tells you. I'm also hearing with this very soon card, some of you, yeah, there's a marriage, and only because when I'm looking at the religious factors, they're looking at marriage, because the religion card is also the Hierophant, all right? And we have the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. This person could be very religious. I mean, not religious, very traditional. They may want to have a traditional wedding with you or something like that. I don't know. Okay. But, yeah, very soon you are going to come into union. And now don't get hung up on the very soon. I did channel full moon in Libra, and that's around Easter, and birthdays may be significant to you, okay? But God doesn't have soon in his vocabulary, so either way, it's coming for those of you who are in alignment, okay? So that's what they want me to get out. All right, Leo. So hopefully this reading helps you. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, you want to sign up for exclusive content, get a membership, a Capella membership, or to purchase a tarot reading package where you get a free bonus reading and you save money if you book more than one reading. You can book a light counterpart package, the twin flame package, book a life purpose package or a healing package. There's plenty of packages that I have, or the big kahuna package that includes a whole bunch of stuff, which is what one of my clients calls it. My Capella Star package actually happens to be my most popular one. I didn't think it was going to be, but it is. So maybe you might want to check up on that if you really want to work on your healing or help you, or if you need some additional guidance, one-on-one guidance with regards to your counterpart connection. I would highly recommend you check that out. All of that information is in the description box below. Or if you go to capellawellness.com, you guys are very smart. You can navigate the site and go click around, and you can discover all the services and packages and memberships that I have there. If you need to get in contact with me for questions about anything or this reading, please feel free to reach out. My description box, my email is in the description box below, or if you go to capellawellness.com, there are plenty of other methods to get in contact with me there. Okay, Leo, this concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.